Hey, what's up YouTube? Today we're going to be reviewing the Tech Airsoft rifle. This is a gas blowback Airsoft rifle. I use it for my Vietnam reenacting. I mean, if you're going to do any kind of Airsoft, I would totally recommend this gun. But yeah, let's get into it. A thing I see a lot with the reviews of this Airsoft gun is that either it's like a faceless, really vague review of the gun where there's no shooting demonstration. It's just a quick review like, oh yeah, I really like this gun, like it's a great gun, I would recommend it, you know, like the color's a little off, but I'm cool with it. But an in-depth review, I've never really seen it. I've never seen a fire testing of this on YouTube. I've seen one fire testing of the same gun, but not the same model. It was like the Cold War Gulf War model, so it's had the completely different hand grip. I mean, it could even be different inside, you never know, to make it more accurate to that time period. So I wanted to make this video to also show you the really close-up view of like what's great about this gun, what isn't, and also to show you guys how it shoots. I mean, it's a great gun to use. I like it a lot. So I wanted to give you guys that review, really put it out there how great this gun is, what you might want to watch out for. And yeah, so let's get into it. All right, so the first thing I want to point out about this gun is its realistic features based on the real rifle. Of course, it has this orange tip, which I'm going to paint over, but other than that, it's a really realistic gun. It's full metal receiver, full metal except the buttstock, which shouldn't be metal, as well as the handguard, which should not be metal. Everything else is full metal like it should be. I haven't had any problems with the sling. It doesn't detach at all. It has the early version little compartment in the back for gun cleaning stuff, which a lot of people like. You want to get the later version that's the fully rubberized with no case, but I actually really like that there's a little compartment back there for stuff. It's just really like handy. So the next thing I want to talk about is the smaller things that really make a difference when you're buying a gun that you want to be accurate. I can start off with just the fact that the magazine with the receiver is made in a way just like it would have been with the real ones, where if you cock it back and it doesn't have any bullets in it, the thing will stay back, the bolt will stay open, and you have to close it with this little button here. And I really like that about the gun, that it doesn't just like slide back and forth every time. And if you're on, let's say if it isn't cocked, there's no bullets in it, and you haven't cocked it yet, you can't just switch it to auto whenever you want. It can be stuck there unless I cock it, press the button, then I can switch to full auto. And the semi on auto, I've never had any problems. Every time it shoots either semi or auto. The fully auto is really fast. It's just like it should be, especially if you want a well-performing airsoft gun. Semi is usually what I use because it's only 20 rounds in the magazine, but if you want to be accurate, you should have a 20-round magazine. Another thing that's really nice about it is the release here. So this thing doesn't slide around. It has a really good locking mechanism. I haven't done it yet, but a lot of people on YouTube have done it. Is to, you know, you can replace the handguard, replace the buttstock, replace the pistol grip. I even saw somebody hand mill their upper receiver and replace it, their sights, replace them, all to be the original parts. So the gun is like dead on when it comes to sizing. You can put all original parts on there and it'll look great. All right, the next thing on our list to talk about is the magazine. This is a 20-round magazine, just like they should be. For Vietnam reenacting, you want to have the 20-round magazine. It's way more accurate. But this is like the basic. It's really heavy because it's a gas blowback, which is nice. It's like the weight of almost a fully loaded magazine. It's really easy to pump with gas. I haven't had any problems with leakage yet. The BB's pretty easy to put in with the speed loader. You just push this down, throw them in. I sometimes like load in single load, and it's never given me any trouble really. Goes in the gun pretty well, pretty easily. The release is super smooth. Okay, so moving on to ammunition and gas. This is obviously an essential thing that you need if you're going to be playing airsoft and you have a good gas blowback rifle. This is the green gas that I have. It's not the one that I ordered actually. I ordered the one from this company, Elite Force Airsoft, off Amazon, but Amazon gave me the wrong package. But that's okay, the green gas works fine. I've used it. It lets off a lot of smoke when you shoot it in full auto, but that's just cool, so that's fine with me. Let's see, the BBs I use are a heavier 0.28 gram biodegradable BBs from Elite Force Airsoft. I would really recommend these, and if you're using a high power gas blowback like I have, I would recommend like a 0.28 to 0.32 gram Airsoft BB, because it's gonna fly straighter. It's not gonna get broken or jammed in your gun as often. I used to have like the non-biodegradable 0.25 gram, and I would cock the gun back, slam it forward, and it would snap BBs in half inside the receiver. So I'd really recommend like a heavy duty BB. They're not much more expensive at all. I paid a great price for this, and I would really recommend it. A few things that I wanted to talk about that I didn't really enjoy about the gun is a little bit about the color. It's a little bit dark here for the black. In Vietnam, a lot of them would be like a little lighter, like gray, instead of this blacker color. They definitely changed it from the earlier models. They used to be like just as black as this, which I like that they changed it. But if it would be even more gray, that would be better. A lot of people just paint them though. That's an easy fix. The plastic here is a composite plastic, and it's pretty good, but it's a little bit looser and like clinkier than like an original one, which is a little stiffer and better. So I'm gonna definitely replace my handguard with an original one, but like it's not gonna break on the field, so you're good. All right, so in the next segment of this video, we're gonna do a live fire test. We're gonna use these BBs, the ones I showed you earlier, as well as this green gas. So I'm gonna show you how to fill it up. You know how to load them. I'll show you like one BB, how to load it in, but then we'll get to the firing. All right, so if we start by loading it up, we take the magazine out as I showed you before. Unscrew the cap. I'm just gonna put one in for you guys because I left my speed loader inside, and you guys have seen that if you play Airsoft before. But it's pretty simple. You just pull this lever down for the first one, kind of put it into the side, click it in, and it stays in place. Just easy like that, and then put 19 more in, and then you're good to go. All right, so the next step I'm going to show you guys is how to insert the green gas. It's pretty simple, like most green gas magazines. There is a little hole in the bottom for the needle on your green gas can, and you simply push it on there, put it on for like, I don't know, 7 to 10 seconds is recommended. I've done, you know, a little bit more than that sometimes if I want to get more out of it, but 7 to 10 should be enough for one magazine. You want to push it on hard so like your hand doesn't get covered in, you know, frozen gas. So let's just get right into it here. 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I counted a little fast, obviously, but that's enough for you to have in your magazine. I would say about 10 seconds I gave it, give or take, because I wasn't counting Mississippi. But then you're pretty much good to go. Of course, you want your safety magazine, safety glasses on, of course. Before you load the magazine, is make sure your gun is on safe, and your finger isn't on the trigger. So let's put the safety glasses on here. You guys can come with me. I'm not gonna give you a full magazine of full auto. I'm just gonna do a few in semi, then empty the rest in full auto. But the slant goes back. The deepest part of the magazine here goes in the back. Insert the magazine. You don't have to worry about being too rough with it if you have this gun. And then you would take your gun off safe, just like that. Cock it back, and you'll see that now that it knows that there's a BB in there, it goes straight back into that position instead of having to click it back with this. And now that you're in semi, you can go ahead and shoot your rounds when you're ready. We're gonna start in semi-automatic, and then move to full auto. So let's get it. All right, guys, now we're gonna go ahead with the full auto demonstration. So I'm gonna switch it from semi to full auto. Gotta cock it first again. There we go. It's on full auto now. Of course, make sure again you're in a safe space, and you're either playing airsoft or you have a target and you're far away from it so that you don't get any bounce back or anything like that. So without further ado, let's go ahead with the full auto.